Hello, it's November 1st and it's my very low calorie diet day 23, and I did not lose anything or release anything. When I woke up this morning, I was the exact same weight, so I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I do think I am losing inches just because my clothes are just feeling better, and people are saying something now. So they weren't before. Um, I've still released 18.6 pounds total on my 23rd day. So how this is working for me, I don't know if I've said this, but it's just kind of random. It's like sometimes I feel really hungry and I don't release anything or release less, and or have a lot of energy, even though I'm really hungry, I have a lot of energy. Sometimes I'm really hungry and I don't have a lot of energy. And the opposite. It just doesn't seem to make any sense, and it doesn't matter what I eat. Although I notice that now I could eat like all my foods for the 2 meals and be fine because I'm not really hungry in between. I just have strong desire for something interesting to taste. So I can understand why the Israelites got sick of manna. I'm just saying. Anyway, um, so I've been really energetic today for some reason, and it's 9 o'clock at night, and normally by this time I'm really tired and ready to go to bed. I except for a migraine, I woke up like where I couldn't go back to sleep um, this morning, but I got to bed before I was asleep before 11 o'clock last night, so that was really nice for the first time in a long time. Um, and yeah, so anyway, waking up this morning and staying awake and having energy all day really was nice. So I'm going to try to go to bed as soon as I take my HCG. I'm going to try to go right to bed and hopefully get to sleep by 11 again. That would be nice. Yay! Because I don't know if I've said it, but I've been up till like 1 or 2 almost every night since I've been on this. And that's not really normal for me, but I do go through phases where that's how it is. And so anyway, I'm done with that. Can't wait. Um, I don't know how to say it, but I found these Campari, Campari tomatoes, and they are really good. This is not tomato season, I guess, because most of the tomatoes right now taste gross. Um, you know, like mealy or whatever. And so I found these at Costco, and I'm really glad because tomatoes seem to sit well with me. Yesterday I had grilled onions, and I was so sad today because I could tell didn't sit well with me. Um, I'm still sometimes having pretty extreme cravings for sugar and um, things like that, sweet things. I do crave fatty things, um, but I don't know. Usually it's got some kind of carb with it, so like pizza, because pizza, that's my favorite. Um, but yeah, just in general, gravy, things that I'm not even a huge fan of, I've been craving. So I don't know what that's about, but anyway, um, oh, I went to Starbucks today, and I'm getting tired of coffee because I hadn't been drinking it for a long time. I did have coffee because I know I can. Excuse me, I know it works for me and doesn't do anything. Now, I know that Starbucks coffee is okay, but I got a Tazo Passion Tea venti. Asked them what's in it, and they said just the tea bag. So I was like, okay. And then I looked up the ingredients when I got home, and there's fruit juice in it for color. So I'm thinking that was bad, but I've still been sipping on it all day because I wanted to. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope that doesn't ruin everything for me. So let's see what else. Yeah, it's weird too because there's got to be only a tiny bit of fruit juice in here, but because I'm not having sugar at all, it tasted sweet. So when I first took it, that's why I got scared, because I was like, oh, this tastes sweetened. And my husband's like, no way, it's not sweetened. So yeah, I'm getting used to it, I guess. The fruit juice in it is for color, apparently, too, so it's not apple, I'm sure, because this is red. So I'm assuming grapes, or, well, if it's strawberries, that would be good, but I think grapes are cheaper. Anyway, so all my energy, I've been getting some things done, pretty happy about that, like some sewing projects that really they're only started, but I've gotten it to the point now where I can do the hand sewing, because I actually would rather hand sew than sit at a machine. I don't know why, it's just something about me. And finally got around to making the pumpkin seeds from the Halloween pumpkin that my daughter carved. And oh, they smell really yummy. I did coconut oil and my ancient sea salt, and I just wish I could have some, but I can't, and that's okay. I hope they all eat it really fast, so it's out of here. Been trying to go through my freezer and have them make this food I can't have, that I won't even be able to have on phase 3, but then they cook it and it smells really good, so ugh. Anyway, it's just all frustrating. Anyway, I don't know that there's anything else to say except that I think I figured it out today, and I only have 16 more days on this protocol, so that should really encourage me and make me feel like it's not so bad. But yeah, it's still hard, and I guess that's another really good reason to only do it for 6 weeks and not forever. I really, really don't know how Mama Clock stayed on it for so long, except that it is really encouraging when you're losing weight. And maybe I'm struggling with the food right now because I'm not losing weight. I'm not sure, but since I am losing inches, I am happy. I mean, I'm not tempted to go off of it, like tempted. I'm just struggling, just struggling. I'm glad I'm on it. I'm glad I'm doing it. It's just what I needed. And yeah, so we'll see how much farther I get, being that there's only 16 more days. I guess at some point I've got to pass over this hump, and if I lost another 5 pounds, that would be close enough to 25 to make me thrilled. If I lost 2 more pounds, that would be 20. And honestly, when I've calculated things, I've calculated based on, like before I started it, I've calculated based on 20 pounds for the whole time, knowing, I'm kind of counting on that as the lowest amount that I might lose. So, yeah, so if my total is 20 pounds, then I was right, and I'll be happy. I am happy. Um, yeah, so much has changed already in 16 days. If I don't lose any more pounds, here it is. You heard it here. If I don't lose any more pounds, but I just continue to reshape, then I'm happy with that too. And I'll go into phase 3 happily. Now here's the thing. I have it set so that I go off phase 3 on, what's the date? I go into phase 3, I mean, on the 20th, which also happens to be the day that we leave for a trip, kind of a Thanksgiving trip. So I am thinking that maybe I should give myself a week of phase 3 before I do it. And that would mean even less time. Which, like I said, I just keep thinking I'm happy with what I've had so far. I want to get through the holidays without ruining everything, gaining everything back. And I've gone over the minimum 23 days. I mean, as of today, it's 23 days. So I'm going to start thinking about that because maybe I'll do it earlier. I am for sure starting again in January. So I will continue to make videos through phase 3 and a couple through phase 4, and then definitely be back on in January. And I think a lot of people are. January seems, like the time to do it. So I think a lot of people are going to do it in January, so there'll be a lot of people, a lot of support. And all of you that are planning to do it through Thanksgiving and Christmas, I just give you a lot of credit and hope it all goes well for you. And I'll be checking in on those videos and stuff, but wow, I just give you a lot of credit because not like Christmas and Thanksgiving are only about eating, but I just don't want to have to think so much about it during that time, if that makes sense. So anyway, I will be back tomorrow. So thanks for watching.